Happy New Year, everybody. It's 2025. This is Corky Alexander coming to you from Northwest Alabama. Hope you're having a good day. I wanted to check in with my YouTube subscribers and those that watch my channel and just give an update and give you an opportunity to express what you'd like for me to do this next year. I really appreciate all of you who have been watching, and I wanted to go over just a couple of things here. Number one, the guitar instructional videos, which has been the majority of my work. Uh, I appreciate those of you that are watching those, and the number of views gives me an indicator a lot of times. My channel jumped up last year briefly. Uh, I think it was due to the fact that I was doing so many classic rock instructional on electric and so forth like that. Um, so that's something I do: electric guitar, um, classic rock style, and blues. If you'd like for me to do more of that, please indicate that in the comments. Uh, the other thing I've been really majoring on acoustic guitar, so you'll see a lot more acoustic guitar probably than electric instructional videos. Because I have a Tuesday night group that meets at my home uh, of a pool of about 15 to 20 uh, musicians, and they gather every Tuesday night at my home, and so a lot of that uh, that I've put on these videos has emerged from those nights. I'm thinking this year I might do some Facebook Live actually events on the Tuesday nights. If you'd like me to do that, let me know. Um, I added this past year mandolin instructional videos. As I've said before, I don't consider myself to be a great mandolin player. But the new thing for 2025 is that we just did our first couple of gigs around Christmas uh, with our Hamilton Mandolin Ensemble. And so what this is following in the footsteps of guys like Mike Marshall and David Grisman and so forth like that, is exploring the different mandolins, the mandolin, the mandola, which I started sharing this past year, the octave mandolin, and bass. We're going to have a series of concerts at some point in Bulgaria. So we're focusing on mandolin in the classical tradition and folk tradition, not the bluegrass tradition. So even though I've done a few fiddle tunes before, and I will do others because I'm going to be adding Celtic mandolin to the mix. Um, but I will not be focusing on bluegrass music this year. Uh, and that's kind of unusual. There are not that many mandolin instructors on YouTube that don't do bluegrass. So I'm not going to be doing bluegrass on that, but I'm going to be focusing on mandolin traditions from Europe and so forth. Uh, so let me know if that's your interest. I know my viewership is mostly older males. Uh, so if mandolin is something that you've been wanting to take up as an instrument, let me know in the comments how I can help you. The next thing is I'll mention is I just completed about a year of immersion in the Hindustani classical music on sitar. Now, it's going to be a while before I come out of the closet with that sitar because This is a world that I've not ever been a part of until last year, and I want to get much better at it before I suppose myself to be an instructor. But if you are interested in the connections between Hindustani classical music, the Ravi Shankar tradition, and rock and roll world, um, and you would like to do that with me, I would be glad to approach this like an ethnomusicology thing, and we can do some videos um, introducing that tradition. And I know I have some sitar players that watch my videos. So if you'd like for us to begin that, I'll even get into uh, the Hindu tradition also with that because I'm involved in a total immersion as far as that's concerned. So let me know uh, if you want to watch a YouTube instructor that is really cool and in the world that I'm pressing into. You need to check out Chris Hale, who um, had the group Aradhana, and that'll show you what the way this works. Um, the sitar, next thing would be model trains. This has been a big part of my YouTube is the train people coming on and me making certain trips to train locations and museums and things. And so I'm still moving forward in Lionel O scale and some HO scale. So let me know in the comments if this is a hobby that you're taking up because I just took this up in 2020. So I've only been serious in the model train world for about 5 years. But I have a major layout where I've combined Lionel O gauge with Department 56 village pieces. And then I have a second layout, which is very technical and HO 4x8 done with Woodland Scenics. So if that's an area that you're focusing on, I'm all in that. And we can do videos on that. Um, Model trains. Also, finally, uh, or maybe not finally, but because with me, there's not any limit. Most of you that know me know that I'm extremely diverse in my interests and eclectic in my taste. Is the feeble folk art, and my grandson Cole and I last year visited um, Paradise uh, Garden, Howard Fencer's place in Somerville, Georgia, and we visited with Butch Anthony in Seal, Alabama. Both of these are two top folk artists of this period. And so we do folk art out here, primarily my grandson Cole and I. And we have a studio and we have a gallery. If you would be interested in more folk art videos, let me know in the comments. So I'm just about at 9 minutes now. So I wanted to just say these are not brand new categories for me, but I would like to know what needs to be new for 2025. And if you're a regular viewer of my channel, please comment. I know a lot of people just watch stuff and they don't like to comment, but comment on YouTube and let me know what your interests are, and I'll be glad to help you. Also, anybody who desires one-on-one instruction in any of these areas, I have now for about a year been involved on Skype, um, learning Indian classical music. So I can do Skype really well and figure it out. So let me know, and y'all have a happy new year, and stay cool, stay in school.